Hello everyone. So in this video, we're going to talk about something called as Google Dorking. So search engines like Google, they basically they have a lot of information with them. So one second. So they have a lot of information with them. So it just makes it easier for finding anything, any information online, quick and simple, right? So we all have used Google before, uh, one of the search engine. So particularly whenever we are performing something called as, let's say, broad searches like online shopping or finding a new restaurant or finding a new job, we will use Google. But there is so whenever we are searching for information about individual persons or businesses or any other specific targets, let's say the number of results returned from Google can be it can be a lot of information, right? Google will return a lot of information. Sometimes it might be overwhelming for us. It might be overwhelming. So luckily, Google has incorporated a method for narrowing down the results, uh, basically which helps you in day-to-day analysis work. So this technique is called as Google Dorking. Google Dorking, or in simple terms, Google hacking, Google Dork. We're going to see some of the commonly used Google Docs for open source investigation. So let's see some of the techniques used here. So as I said, Google Docs, one of the techniques commonly used to refine and optimize the search result. So it goes beyond the simple keyword. So first, let's understand how Google Docs works. So most of us begin our online search by simply typing keywords into the search bar. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll simply type the keywords, whatever we are searching. But by typing the keywords, we have missed an opportunity to optimize our results. So Google Docking, it just makes use of commands called operators, something called as operators. Using these operators, we can modify the search. We can modify the search. For instance, if you're searching information related to universities like uh, Harvard and Stanford, you can use a keyword called as Harvard, and we can use the and keyword and Stanford in Google to return the results which is containing both the words. So do remember that Google Dorking is case sensitive. So typing Harvard and Stanford would not generate the same results. Okay, but this is one of the simple Dorking technique. So many of the techniques it is useful in their own way. Okay, let's see some examples. First one, let's look at a couple of basic operators quickly to understand how we can work together. So we have something called as the site operator. We have something called as this site operator. So this site operator, it just allows us to perform the Google search that will only return results hosted on a designated site. For instance, let's say I want to search regarding this Harvard site wikipedia.org. Okay, so Harvard site Wikipedia.org will only return results related to the word Harvard from the Wikipedia page. From the Wikipedia page. So here, which operator we are using? We are using the minus operator. So we are using the colon operator. So that is nothing but the site operator. This is the operator we are using. That results the result for Harvard from the Wikipedia page. So that will narrow down our results. Next thing we also have is something called as this minus operator. What is this minus operator? So using this minus operator, we can allow the users to execute a specific result from the search. For example, what are we doing here? We are combining both the operators, minus and the site operator. Using this minus operator, users can allow to execute a specific result. So this query, what it will return is, this will return the search result from Google while executing any result from Wikipedia. Once you become more proficient with operators, you can find more ways to combine them and to extract the useful information. And let's see the next one. Yeah. So something like and operator, and or. So we can combine keywords to refine the searches. By employing this, by using this Boolean operators and or, you can combine keywords to refine your search. Let's say, suppose you are conducting research on universities and you want to find information of about both Harvard and Yale in educational website. So in this scenario, using Yale University and the Harvard University, what you can do, it can narrow down your pages where both the universities are mentioned, right? Yeah. So let's understand how can you use Google Dorking in investigation. So basically, you can find email address related to the any specific username. Let's say one of the benefit from using Google Docs is the focus of this video is to highlight the information. Let's say I want to find email address related to username. So like most of the people, you probably have one username that you use for many different accounts across different landscape. So this username sometimes contains bit of personal information that you can take off. You can perform some basic things like birth year, location, uh, favorite team, job, significant date, something. It might give you some relevant information. So the real value in terms of investigation is to find out whether that username has been used elsewhere online. There might be instances while someone might take precautions to maintain privacy or security on their account to reduce any criminal or mischief behavior, but that might not be well guaranteed. For example, let's say you are looking for a person called as bad guy. Okay, you're looking for a person called as bad guy one. So this might return other instances where the username shows up online. But which is a wildcard I'm using? I'm using a wildcard operator star, and here we can instead see that if the email IDs are publicly available online that use this username uh, as a unique identifier, we can return that. While this might not always return significant different results, it can be used as a quick method for finding the email address that can be. Later, we try to uncover other details. Or let's say finding documents with name. Let's say I want to find documents with a specific name. So perhaps let's say you have a subject name, but you have little else to go on learn more. So let's say there is a lot that we can learn about individuals given their name, but our subject is John Day Doe. So this is the person. And what is the query type I'm saying? I'm just saying in the search bar, if you just search this much, if you just in the Google search engine, if you put up so much, Google Shadow, file type PDF or Excel file or a doc file, what it does is it will return these files, which will give us only PDF, Excel, or Microsoft documents containing the exact name of this. So you can discover documents by using this technique related to that name. Yeah, this is an example. See, I'm running the same query in the search bar. So this is returning the PDF uh, of that person, John Day Joe, some one more PDF of the same person, and some more documents related to that person. So like this, if there is something that is uh, present publicly, you can improve your results and find a lot of information. Or you can also gain information through social media. Uh, let's say, for instance, this person, John Day, doesn't have much of the social media presence. That doesn't mean that the other person of interest won't have social media platforms. So social media platforms, if they offers a wealth of information related to people, places, businesses, and networks, so this information will often be available publicly with pure security. To search social media platforms, we can use this site operator. This is our site operator, colon. So hardware site, colon, twitter.com. So I'm using this site operator. Uh, so the site operator again, this will search Harvard site, twitter.com to return only results on Twitter. The initial results that we receive are primarily dedicated to different Twitter accounts that are related to University of Harvard. However, during deeper search results, we might show specific tweets, videos, something like that. This you can narrow down your searches. Yeah, so that's all about Google Dorking. Uh, yeah, so here using this, you can narrow down your searches. You can find something specific. Yeah, yeah, that's all in this video. Thank you.